Yes, boxing 101 wisdom that I've learned doing boxing. I've had three amateur fights and I trained boxers for a few years and sparred as well quite a few times. I sparred different gyms, but one of the things, sparring, it has to be hard, or at least, you're going 80%. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to add intensity. It has to be intense. Do you know what I mean? Not all the time, but there's got to be times where you have sparring sessions where you just both fucking going at it. You need that, okay? There's no way you're gonna get in the ring without having a few hard spars. You know what I mean? Obviously, like the lower you are, like saying amateurs and all that, the less you do it. You know what I mean? Because obviously, um, it's I don't know whether you want to become a boxer or not. But obviously, if you're gonna become like a professional boxer, a lot of sparring is gonna be hard, aren't they? Obviously, the lower level you go, then the less you do it. You know what I mean? This fucking obviously brain injuries and all that. You know what I mean? That's been brought up and everything. But sparring. I'm saying there has to be an element of intensity. Do you know what I mean? When we did it at our club, a lot of times we didn't spar really hard, but when we went to other clubs, the sparring was hard. You know what I mean? Or we'd have days where something like we go like 2, 3, 4 weeks without sparring, and then like a coach comes in and says you're sparring. You'll make us. Do you know what I mean? Fight hard, basically. Fight for our lives in there between ourselves, and those are the best sessions. You know what I mean? Like obviously, not don't do, if you're not gonna become a professional boxer, if you're not gonna like take boxing as a career, obviously, then you don't do it. You know what I mean? Because you got to have it in you, haven't you? You've got to want it bad, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like when I first started, I just wanted to box, and when I go in there, I brawled, didn't I? And I think I think sparring new guys is always the best because a lot of them just go for it. So it gets you a hard spar, and you get to pick your shots and everything. Do you know what I mean? Because the amateurs, the guys come in, they don't care. They just fight basically. It's like a fight. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you need that. I'm telling you, hard sparring. It's a necessity. Do you know what I mean? Every gym you have to. If you have any ambitions of boxing and what I mean, boxing and becoming a professional and all that, this hard sparring's got to be there. Do you know what I mean? I mean, look at the Mayweather. He definitely spars hard. You know what I mean? The doghouse rules. I mean, seeing some of the videos then of Mayweather, they go a bit too far, but do you know what I mean? Like I said, it's when you're in that ring, it's dog in it. But I don't agree with, like, if someone's hurt, you know what I mean, you let him recover and all that. Um, but like I said, sparring should be, like I said, 80% you go hard, man. Do you know what I mean? 80% you go hard. So you have the technical sparring and all that, basically. Like there's issues with sparring. Like I said, if you go hard, someone's confidence might go and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? What else is there? Someone gets hurt, it's gonna put them off boxing again. But that's why you don't do that to guys who just started out. Do you know what I mean? You build them to that. Do you know what I mean? But they need that intensity. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna what in one session they're gonna need a bit of intensity if they're sparring. Do you know what I mean, and stuff like that. So you need, like I said, hard sparring. You need just whether you pick and choose what days you do it and stuff like that, you need an element of hard sparring intensity. It's just real time. It's a scrap. You need that. Do you know what I mean? You feel better. You need it. Do you know what I mean? There's no way around it because when you're in a ring, the other guy's trying to take your head off. Do you know what I mean? So you gotta be prepared because if you're not used to that intensity, you're gonna get tired. Because when you spar hard, you get tired. It's a fight. Like I said, it's real life. It's like real life boxing match. Do you know what I mean? So you need that element. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, Carl Froch. I was listening to someone. He's saying that if you're not feeling nervous, you're not feeling scared in your sparring, then you're not sparring properly. Because he's saying that every time he sparred Groves, mainly Eubank and Tony Bellew, he was on edge, he was a bit scared. You know what I mean? Because because they sparred hard. You know what I mean? Some of the, like, I think Belly was because he's bigger and he had power and he hurt him a few times. He said he got him in shape. He got him ready for his fights. Basically, that's the whole point. He said the heart. He says if you're not feeling a bit of nervousness, you know what I mean? You're not doing sparring right. So, but this is a pro. Obviously, this is like high level. You know, I'm not saying. You know what I mean. I'm sure he has some days where he doesn't spar hard, but this is what he said in it. Do you know what I mean? Mayweather for Errol Spence. I think he's preparing for Guerrero. Sparred Errol Spence. He had black eyes, everything. Do you know what I'm saying? So. You need guys to bring it to get you prepared, man. Unfortunately, boxing is one of them, man. That's where you gotta be all in. You can't fucking play it, mate. Otherwise, you're gonna get hurt. Do you know what I mean? Serious injuries. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, try to look after the fighters and everything. You know, I'm not against that. Obviously, you have to, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's a dangerous sport. But, you know, it comes down to everyone knows what they're getting themselves into. And like I said, the sparring, it has to be intense, man. There's no way around it. I don't care what anyone says. It has to be intense in there. But like I said, if you're just doing it to keep fit and all that. Most of the key fitters they want to try some sort of sparring and all that, but you know, it's not boxing's not for them, is it? It's just for a way of getting fit in it, and that's fine in it. There's still people trying to do boxing, just started out. Then you gotta, you know, be gentle with them and stuff like that, but ease them in until they're ready for it. You know what I mean? They need at least some sort of that scrap, that sparring. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I know a lot of people do it for self defense, don't in the streets, and like I said, you know, streets is a scrap in it. It is what it is. You need a bit of hard sparring, man. There's no way around it. What do you guys think? Leave your comments below.